Today, we're going to begin a process of making a pattern that tessellates or repeats itself over and over again. The first step for this process is to do some brainstorming. On your brainstorming sheet, you have 5 squares, and I'd like you to fill each square with a different design. You should use anywhere between 3 to 5 lines to create your design. If you use more lines than that, it will be very difficult to carve. So once you've created some ideas, you can choose the one that you like and you're ready to begin creating your stamp. In order to create your stamp, you're going to get an eraser, and the first step is to turn it to the back where you see some printing and place a piece of tape over it. Then you're going to use a Sharpie and write your name and draw an arrow to one of the corners, like that. Now I'm ready to turn my eraser over and draw my design. Remember, you can use anywhere between 3 to 5 lines. They should not be very close to one another. Now that I've drawn my design, I'm ready to begin carving. In order to carve my design, first I need a paper clip, and I'm going to take the end of my paper clip and pull it out. This is the part of the paper clip that I'm going to use to carve. So all I do is hold my paper clip at an angle and drag it on the black line. I'm going to do that a number of times, and as I do, the paperclip is removing part of the eraser. You should be able to see and feel an indent in that space. Let's see. A little bit more. Continue to carve away parts of your eraser until all of the lines have been dug out. Now that I've finished carving my stamp, I'm ready to begin printing. In order to do that, I need a piece of clean white paper and a grid paper. I'm going to put the white paper on top of the grid paper and tape those two pieces together. Next, I will choose 3 different colors that I'm going to use to color my stamp. First, it's actually a good idea to start with the lightest color. Yellow is the lightest color in the rainbow, so I'll color a few sections with my yellow, put the cap back on, move to my next lightest color, which would be pink, put the cap on, and finally blue. Because I carved the lines, those areas will remain white when I print it. I'm going to turn my stamp over, find the arrow, and make the arrow point to one of the circles on my grid. You can barely see or lightly see the grid through the white paper. Press it down, lift it up. The first print is usually the lightest, but now I'm going to color again. Turn it over. Make sure the arrow is pointing towards the center of the circle. Press down.